Hi everyone, welcome back to Silent Hunter 5. Here we are, back in port, ready to hopefully get an upgrade. We did the training mission, and we completed that successfully, so fingers crossed we should be rewarded with our Type 7C U-boat, which should be quite exciting. So, with that done, let's go and have a word with the man in charge, and see what's happening.
Welcome back, Hercules.
What are my mission orders?
Welcome back, Captain. Hope you enjoyed your vacation and you gained fame, because the British are preparing their return to the Atlantic battlefield, and so should you.
Okay, it sounds very much like the similar...
Considering our success so far,
Yeah, okay, so that's the same mission as we had last time, so we don't need to worry about that, that's fine. So if we skip that, and hopefully we can exit. Oh, we better choose one of these. What we go? No, we were going to say the British supplies was the one we were going to do. Yeah. So they want us to do... just off the south coast of Ireland. We've done a lot of hunting around there before, and there's a lot of aircraft around there, I seem to remember. But that's okay. There is British... Yeah, there we go. But we do have Brest there, which we can go back into and reuse from time to time, so that's good. Right. That done, let's see what we can do upgrade-wise.
Sure, what do you want?
So, the conning tower, we have a default Type 7C conning tower, which is great. If you want the extra expanded one, the version 2, where we can have 2 times light flat guns, that's going to be quite a bit of renown. Oh no, cost is 0. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's have a look around first. Deck gun, 1500 to remove it. I think we might as well keep it for the moment. I'm not going to spend 1500 on that. 800 to upgrade from a 2cm flak 30 to 2cm flak 38 twin. That might be worth it. Sensor wise, we've got radar, which is terrific. So that's already installed, so there's no worries there. Hydrophone wise, we have the GHG. To upgrade to the KDB, we get the it's 500 cost, which I think is probably one of the best investments we can have. So this has got 12 hydrophones on each side, 24 in total. This has got 24 as well. Coverage is 360. Coverage is only 140 there. Detection range is 20 kilometers against single ships, 100 kilometers against convoys, 20 kilometers against single ships. So that's, the range is the same. But it's the 360 coverage, which I like. So we are going to equip that. Good. We have the early warning radar signal detector thing, which is good, and we have Bold 1 decoy launchers, which is also good. Camouflage, we just have the current camouflage is the commissioning paint scheme. So it's basically covering the bottom of the U-boat with the dark grey anti-fouling paint and the upper surfaces with a lighter grey tone, meant to confusing the boat to be seen on the horizon. Right. We've got paint jobs down here, which are lovely. Different commanders. These are the only ones available, are they? Okay. Ubisoft. Oh, this is a default of U552 paint scheme provided by Ubisoft. Yeah, it's probably going to be bugged. So the red Viking longboat on the prow of 404. I don't really think spending this amount of renowned for just a paint job is worth it. If we got the sound dampening stuff, then yes, maybe. Potentially we could get the Kraken again, or we've had the Kraken, haven't we? We might just get a free one. There's some free ones at the back down here somewhere. Yeah, these are all free. What do you want? A little donkey, a little sub, 25th flotilla. We've got the Olympic rings. Get a little fish. The crew of 742. Not much is known about the crew beyond its funky emblem. Perhaps you will command it to make it famous. Let's do it. We're going to have the little fish. Oh, what about the shark in a baseball? Or basketball? No, let's go for the weird little fish thing. Yeah, like that. And it's free. So we're going to have this weird little fish with a little quiff on top. Yeah, little hair quiff fish. That is going to be our emblem. Right, coming back to the conning tower then. Having said what I've just said previously about the location where we'll be doing our patrol, there's a lot of aircraft, so I think we do need to upgrade that. Get the twin guns on the back, and potentially, as our sensors are pretty much the max we can get them at the moment,
Sure thing. What
we've
do
got
you
a
have in mind?
load of torpedoes.
Sure. What do you want? Sure. What do you want?
I think we might upgrade these guns. 800. I'm going to equip it. And I'm going to equip it. Now, you're probably screaming at me saying, what a waste, but,
Sure thing. What do you have in mind?
yeah, we need some anti-aircraft on this. Good. Right, so upgrades, torpedo, nothing more to say. Lovely. Right. I'm going to start a new patrol. Let's get out onto the water. Hi everyone, welcome back. Here we are, heading out on our boat. I'm using the automatic pilot, harbour pilot, because after the last time we got very close to the side of that U-boat pen. So we've got the automation going at the moment, just to see us out of this harbour and port, although we are going quite close to this wall here. Keep an eye on that. So here we are on our Type 7C. What a beautiful ship she is, with our deck gun. Obviously I'm not going to pay to remove it at this point. Our little fishy emblem with the hairy quiff, quite like that, with our radar mounted around it. And we have our two twin flat guns on the back here, which is pretty good. Pretty awesome. How are we doing? We're doing okay. Right, so our ship's looking pretty damn awesome. See, internally it's going to be all the same. These boys...
Yes, sir.
are going to be... I didn't want to do that, sorry DT, I'll just quit out there. This is what I want to look at. We do have 3 promotion points, so as we're coming out of harbour, let's have a look at the crew. 3 promotion points, and we've got the state of our guys here. So pressure, hull, critical spots. Our navigator has been upgraded by the looks of it. Let's have a look. Oh yes, look, he has some good bits there, but we probably want to do the sound guy. He's probably the chap we really want to upgrade. So, Benno, what do we have here? We have... I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll bring the HUD up. We'll get the actual little tooltips then. Hydrophone. A veteran sound guy will know how to tune the hydrophone in order to increase his detection range and response time. This one is medical level. Soundman also acts as a medic and heals wounded crew members. Well, that's quite useful. We'll definitely get one of those added in. Let's have a look at the radio guy. What's this one? A veteran radio guy knows how to tune the radio, tune the radar, sorry, in order to increase his detection range and response times. That's very useful. Let's go. Tune the radio in order to increase the sensitivity to intercept communications. 2 very important things. I think they're probably the 2 of the most important ones we have. I think. Motor officer, increase the efficiency, sound quieting, that's quite useful as well. But I think that one's probably going to be 2 points, isn't it? So let's get I'm going to get these 2 done as well. Boom. Just to increase our sensor ability. No medals to apply. Okay, these guys should be pretty much maxed out, shouldn't they? They are. That's good news. The gunners, well, we're probably not going to use the guns, so that's probably going to be low priority to upgrade. Bosun, he's got the morale, which can help, and this is what the using less oxygen, keep them calm during a conflict. And we've got the cook, who's got morale and morale again by the looks of it. Cool. Engine silencing would be good, so will the efficiency, and we've got some active ones there as well. But that's what we've spent our goodies on at the moment. So far up the channel, we've got a boat kind of just not sure. Just getting in the way by the looks of it. But we are now heading up the canal. Well, not the canal, up the estuary on the way out. So we'll continue out onto the open sea, and I'll see you in a little while.
Ship sighted, bearing 337. Ship sighted, bearing 336.
Hi everyone, and welcome back. We are roaring round the north coast of the UK, and we've just seen one of our submarines has been spotted over here apparently. Oh, there he is. Just his periscope above the water. But we sees them. So I'll give you a quick status update of where we are. Excuse me. We've come out through here, and we're coming around here. We're not going all the way around it, but we are skirting around the edge of the aircraft proximity kind of range around the isles up here. So we're coming just north of the Faroe Isles, and then we'll be cutting down. We do have to go to BE 36. Where's BE 36? 37. 36. Here we are. So it's just south of Islands. BE 36. What was it? 55. So if you bring up the this thing, as you can see I have done, 55 is smack bang in the middle. So we're going there basically to do our patrol, which is fine. So we're just south of southwest of Islands. So that's what we're planning to do. So hopefully we'll get some intercept some ships between Reykjavik and the Faroe Isles. And bearing in mind we've got a ship or a task force or is that warship? Warship, great. But if we plot this for, where's 36 there? So if we bring this down here a bit, we can then set our location to B36. Bink in the middle. Good. So that is roughly where we're going to go. We are almost there. We've done a lot of half the journey at least. And looking, we're down to 80% fuel. We are rocking at standard speed ahead, so we might drop that down to see if we can save a little bit of fuel. But yeah, we're going to basically try and cause a little bit of havoc and then come over to these ports here to refuel. Oh, wait a minute. In that meantime, it looks like we've been assigned to this base here, which is sweet. Okay, excellent. So that's awesome. I didn't notice the radio message on that. Let's have a quick look. Did I just ignore that? Status received. Oh, we are U-77, so we've got quite a cool designation. So quite happy about that. Of course, these contacts for some reason don't want to open. There we go. Found the click spot. No support within range. Be more aggressive. Oh, thanks very much. I'm travelling. Dispatching suitable submarines to your patrol area. Remain undetected and in a favourable position. Send status reports. Oh, okay, we'll do. So we're going to get down here and remain undetected if possible. Good. Right, we're going to crack on. As I say, we've got this sub over here going in that direction. But I just thought I'd bring you back for a quick update. Right, we will continue our long voyage. I'll see you in a bit. Hi everyone, welcome back. We are just engaged a small convoy. However, it would appear, as you can see from there, that the let's quickly do that so I get the mouse back. One of the destroyers seems to have latched onto us. Maybe we didn't dive quick enough. We were outside of their observation range when we started our dive, so maybe he just caught a glimpse of us, or maybe he's now tracking us on his radar. Let's just dive. No, we don't need to crash dive. Let's just dive. We can get rid of... Goodness me. The radio message has just been received. Let's just have a quick look at this as we zoom in. I want to turn sharply around him. What's the message? Encountered a British submarine in North Atlantic. Fired 2 torpedoes, both missed, and that's from U-101. Ooh.
Current depth 20 meters.
I'm hoping he won't hear us, although he probably will.
Current depth 30 meters.
Okay, actively pinging us. He's heard us. Let's go. Let's go!
Extreme speed ahead.
Goodness me. This is
New contact. Merchant moving slow.
not a good start to the mission, to the patrol.
Medium range.
Already we're going to get attacked and depth charge straight away, straight out of the box. Okay, no depth charges yet, and the active pings have stopped. So we've just slowed down. We're still descending, but we've slowed down our forward propulsion, gone to silent running. And what we're going to do is come down in the deep and try and sit here quietly and let them pass us by. That will obviously stop us having a good attack at those merchant ships, but we're at the disadvantage. He holds all the cards at the moment, so once that element of surprise is gone, we are pretty much very vulnerable with these destroyers at this time of the war, and with the Walls of Steel mods. So yeah. What was that noise?
New contact. Warship moving slow. Constant distance. Bearing 219. Short range.
Current depth 100 meters.
New contact.
okay.
Merchant moving fast. Moving away. Bearing
Yeah.
3,
See, the merchants are now
medium
gunning it.
range.
These 2 destroyers are now active. So yeah, that's turned into a not a great start. It's all about defensive actions now. Let's try and maybe we can 10 meters. That'll probably be the creaking hull. Well, we've got 70% fuel, 98% battery, and 1% CO2. Okay, it's not a problem.
Current depth 110 meters.
Okay, let's change our course and head directly south. In fact, let's go north and see if that will throw them off the case. We're only doing 1 knot, so yeah. think that's just a sound glitch, is it? Because it's quite freaky. It sounds like some sort of aircraft buzzing, but obviously we're 120 meters down. We're okay for an aircraft. Well, unless they depth charge, of course, but let's hold here.
120 meters. New depth 120 meters.
Left planes. 2 degrees up.
Let's see how we're doing here. Yeah, he's circling back around.
Wasserbomben.
Depth charges in the water.
Wasserbomben.
Okay, we seem to be doing okay so far.
Contact. Warship
Ah, there he is.
moving slow. Constant distance. Bearing 21. Medium range.
Just keep sneaking away best we can. Yeah, a good decision not to continue that engagement. We're gonna have to be cautious. This is not the vanilla game anymore. We can't just take chances and hope to survive. So yeah, this one is the big trouble. This one's just sticking with the convoy. So and this, I think this is just like a standard Type A or Type D destroyer. This one is obviously one of the more advanced ones. So we need to be very cautious. Still running silent running, 120 meters, cruising at a massive 1 knot, trying to be as quiet as possible. Okay, it's all gone a bit weird. I've got a bit of a streaky bit of water coming down from my eyes, apparently. How are we doing, Benno? Okay, so that must be the destroyer. Doesn't sound... like he's moving particularly fast. This should all be clear. And then we come over here, this should be... yeah. Very much the chug of a merchant vessel. Something else there as well. Okay, so that convoy with their destroyer escort is sailing away. Now over at 110. That's where this annoying destroyer is. How are we looking? We're actually getting a bit of distance on him, which is nice. Let's see if we can slink off in this direction. So far, so good. I'll hand it back to Benno. Thanks, Benno. Yeah, so far, so good. We are making good progress. We are sneaking away as best and as sneakily as we possibly can. Let's not start slamming these hatches around so he doesn't hear us. Still around 120 meters, so we're holding our depth nicely. And no further depth charge attacks since the initial couple of passes by that ship. So I think we just hang in here and hope for the best. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing? Let's have a look at the map. He's coming in behind us now. Now, it'll be interesting to see if he continues on and follows with the rest of the ships down there, or if he continues to actively pursue us, because he hasn't had any contact with us for a while. Oh, has he just turned his radar off? Or his hydrophone off? That would be interesting. Let's go and have a listen to see if he's powered up his engines. He might be calling it a day and going to see with his other guys. So he's directly behind us, isn't he? Or roughly. Yeah. That's got to be him, isn't it? Yeah, it has to be him. He sounds like he's going at quite the lick. He's certainly going. The fact that I'm having to turn the hydrophone around to actually keep up with his signal shows you that he's actually going past us at quite a rate of knots.
New contact. Warship moving slow.
He hasn't got his.
Bearing.
Well, he's going fast, so he hasn't got
27.
great
Short
sensor
range.
feedback, but he doesn't appear to have it on. And fingers crossed. He's given up the ghost on us, and he's heading back to the convoy. Now, to be fair to him, he has done exactly his job. He has protected the convoy by keeping us occupied and keeping us away from the ships while they escape. So, from that point of view, he's done his job perfectly. Yeah, disappointing from our point of view, because it would have been nice to start the mission with a nice kill, but yep. He was far too alert for us. Yeah, there he goes. We're going to keep an eye on him, see if he continues to head south. If he does, great. We can continue on this course for probably another half hour or so in-game, and then we'll come to shallower depth, do a search on the horizon, and potentially come to the surface. What is the time? It is 8. No, it's not. It's 7. Yeah, which hand is it? That hand or is it that hand? It's not very clear. Oh, it's actually there. Look, 6:30. So it'll be 7:30. Yeah. So it's that hand, not hand. Because they've aligned up with the second hands, it kind of they both look the same length, which is kind of a little bit off-putting. But never mind. Right. So things are looking good. He is continuing to head south, although he's put his sensors back on. He's still listening now, but
Moving fast, moving away. Bearing.
that's great. We will increase the range by heading up here, and then we'll skirt around them and head back to our patrol. Yeah, we've lost the element of surprise on these. We've got 2 alerted destroyers, and there's only, I think there was 2 ships with them, potentially 3 merchant ships at most. Yeah, it's probably not worth the risk, especially when they got 2 active and alert warships with them. And it's early morning, so we're not going to have the cover of darkness either. So we're going to call this one a bit of a loss and move on. You know, dust ourselves down and move on. We've survived it. Bit of a depth charge, no real issues at all. Good experience for the crew, and we'll press on. Right, so I will see you in a little while.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 202.
Hi everyone, welcome back. We are now outside of their range, so we have just surfaced the boat. So that's all good and groovy. Oh, get some fresh air in here. Get the crew to relieve a bit of tension as well. Relieve themselves if they need to. Yeah, so we've got the just the smoke on the horizon back at 202. Well, 190. So it's over here somewhere. Where's the... I'm stuck on something. There we go. So have a look. There's 180, so it's going to be over here somewhere. There, you can just about see the smoke on the horizon there. As we come down, it's just there. Very distant, and maybe there as well. So that's a beautiful sunrise. It's 7:30 in the morning, or 8:30 in the morning. Right. Clock that down. We're going to continue on our patrol and skirt around this at the moment. Obviously we lost the element of surprise, so we are going to try and nip away from them and get that sorted. What we could potentially do, could we send contacts report? So maybe there's another U-boat or something closer to the shore which may be able to intercept them, and we'll just let the BDU know. Hopefully they don't intercept that and locate where we are, but you know, we're trying to do this thing, trying to win the war, and we'll see how it goes. Right, yes, it hasn't been the most epic start to our campaign, has it? You know, our first contact, we get spotted, and then we have to get depth charged and sneak away, but it's half of the course, I'm afraid, with the escort ships getting more and more advanced and more skilled. This is something that we can expect to see a lot more of in the future, but we will get the opportunity to have a shot at a couple of ships, and hopefully that will come in the next episode. So until then, I'll say thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Hit that thumbs up button if you did, and if you want to see some more of this and keep up to date with the latest video releases, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell next to it to get the videos into your video feed. Right, we'll leave it there, guys. As the sun gets covered by the cloud, we will make our way away from those destroyers and onto our patrol route and get that grid marked out and patrolled for the 24 hours or whatever it is that we need to do. From there we should have free reign, and we will certainly scour the Atlantic for as much shipping as we possibly can. But for now, we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.